Morning students. In the statistics in last class we studied about the mean deviation, about the mean and about the median, and for all the three sequences we have seen the questions. 6 questions I taught you, so the total exercise is on you only because it's all similar questions, formula basis question. In the last I tell you only we have 3 exercises. Third exercise is out of syllabus now, only second exercise is remaining. So in the second exercise we have a concept, standard deviation. We'll study standard deviation. Standard deviation, and I tell you one thing, that standard deviation, as in mean deviation we had mean deviation from mean, mean deviation from median. This kind of language will not be used here. Only standard deviation word will come, sequence will be coming, and you just have to find standard deviation. But we have 2 methods, like we have a direct method and we have a shortcut method. We have a direct method, we have a shortcut method. I don't want to waste the time. I will just come on the point directly, that I will only tell you all the question by shortcut method, because you know that lots of formula will get confused. Answer will be same. The method which is easy, I will tell you this. And the thing, I am going to take 3 questions, because we have 3 kind of sequences: individual sequence, then discrete sequence, then continuous sequence. And in all 3 sequences, we will find the standard deviation by what method? Shortcut method. So I will not discuss with you direct method, I will discuss with you the shortcut method. What is shortcut method? According to formula we will go. So let's look. First I tell you one example, and I am taking here the sequence. You can understand standard deviation, which is normally called sigma. It's a sigma, it is a symbol, and for individual sequence, you know, individual sequence, and we'll see only shortcut method, so we won't discuss about method, only shortcut method. Okay, so we have example number 8. Find the standard deviation 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 and 24. This is the question. Now let me explain first thing, that actually in question we have to find the variance, but I will tell you the variance about variance later. First of all, we'll look for standard deviation, and I'm just telling you by shortcut method. It will not be told in exam, you will be just told to find the shortest standard deviation. Standard deviation, so any method you can use. The shortcut method is one of the easy methods, so I am telling you this one. So how we can go through this? Definitely we will look for formula. So standard deviation is having the symbol sigma, and this is only summation dx square upon n minus summation dx upon n whole square. Because always formula help you to do the procedure. Now the thing is, what is n? It's very simple. Number of data you can read it, you can count, is 3, 6, 9 and 10. N equal to 10. What is dx? That is very important. In all the way when shortcut method will be used, dx will be x minus a, where a is assumed mean. Hope student you will get it. A is always assumed, and don't get confused. Till yesterday we had seen mean deviation from mean, mean deviation from median. So when we saw mean deviation from mean, I took x minus x bar. When I took mean deviation from median, I took x minus median m. But in this case, when shortcut method is being used, you know that you have to remember that your dx is a deviation which is always x minus assumed mean a. So how we can handle this situation? Look at it. So we write all x in the vertical format, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So this all go. Now we'll find dx. So dx meaning x minus a. So a meaning assumed mean. Assumed mean is the number in the column of x. In middle of the number you can choose anything. Suppose the middlemost number a, suppose I'm choosing this. No matter if you will choose a equal to this, if you will choose a equal to 12, if you will choose a equal to 18, in all the way the question will be correct. No matter. Okay, so dx is equal to x minus a. I will find out 6 minus 16, 10, 8 minus 16, 10 minus 16, 12 minus 16, 16 minus 16, 18 minus 16. You can understand it now. This is going to be happening. Now, what do you need here? Can you read? Dx square you need. Dx square you need. Here dx only need. Summation dx, meaning I need sum of dx. Then summation dx square. So we need one more column. Dx square. 10 10 100. 8 8 64. 36. 16. 4 0 4. 16. 36. 64. Like that. Now add it. So we need to add 8. Can you add on this is subtraction, this is addition. Minus 10 will remain only, and you add all the things, you will get what? 6 10 10 20 30 40 and definitely 4 10 14 15 18 24 2 1 3 340. So your answer will be summation dx square, which is 340, n is 10, bracket summation dx, meaning this summation dx is minus 10 upon n is equal to 10. Now these two will cancel and 10 can cancel, minus 1 is 1, so your answer is 33. And one thing, it's an answer. Very easy thing. This is for individual sequence. We found standard deviation. Which method? Shortcut method. This is the formula, and get by this. Okay, one thing which I want to write here. If you will be told to find the variance of the data, it is actually square of the standard deviation. Keep in mind, square of the standard deviation. So in this particular 8th example, only variance was asked, but I didn't write. I only mentioned the standard deviation, and afterward the variance will be told the square of the standard deviation. In this sense, root 33 square. In this sense, 33 is your answer. So hope, student, you have got it. Nothing worrying. It's a very easy question it was. So just go with the formula method and get your answer. So this is only for individual sequence. Now definitely I will tell you the second question. For second sequence, standard deviation sigma for discrete sequence. And in discrete sequence, you know, let me take the example. Example number 9 we have. We have example number 9. This is x and f. 4, 8, 11, 17, 20, 24, 32. And it's a 3, 5, 9, 5, 4, 3 and 1. This is a data, and let me rub this out now. Formula will be changed. So only I am using shortcut method. I already have taught you. In shortcut method we have for individual sequence we have this formula. But in the case of discrete sequence where x and f two columns are there, this formula will not change. F will be here, summation f dx will be here, summation f, and only this. Very simple. So again the dx will be same, x minus a. So I don't think it's a tough task it is. Okay, we'll do it. How we can do? This is x and f. First of all, I'll find dx and then dx square and then f dx, and then f dx square. Four things we'll find out. First dx, let me write x minus a. So a you can choose from anywhere, so it's a middlemost is good. 17. 4 minus 11, 17, it's a minus 13. 8 minus 17, 11 minus 17, 17 minus 17, 20 minus 17, this 24 minus 17 and 32 minus 17 is a 15. Then you got it, dx. Now afterward what you need? Already told you that you need a 4 things. Dx you got, dx square you need, f dx you need, f dx square you need. So after dx we will find dx square. Again, want to check myself. 17, 4, 13, 17, 8, 9, 17, 11, 6, 20, 17, 3, 24, 17, 7, and this will be 15. Okay. dx square of this 169, 81, 36, 9, 49, 235. This is square of dx. Now I needed two things more. F dx. Here it will be used, and f dx square it will be used here. So okay, now what is f dx? F dx, okay. These two will be multiplied, 39, so 45, 54, 0, 12, right? 54, 45, 39, 0, 12, it's 21 and 15. Now what about f dx square? I needed two things here, this and this. 5 and 7 and 4 and 5. This is a 324. This 0. This 36. This is 147. And this 225. Now we've got two columns fds and fdx square. So we need both the things. Summation fdx square we need, summation fdx we need. Okay, we do. Summation fdx. This is a negative number. So 9, 5, 14, 4, 18 and 4, 4, 8, 4, 5, 13. 4, 4, 8, 5, 13 is a minus. And this all 5 to 7, 8 and 2 into 4. So whole will be 90. Minus 90 will be remaining. So this is a minus 90. You know, this is negative number, this is a positive number. So balancing is a minus 90. And this all add 7, 12, 14 and 7, 12, 4, 16, 6, 22, 29, 34, 3, to 5, 3, 8, for 12, to 14, 1, 6, for 10, 13, 1, 14, 42, 17. Okay, this is 1744. Now, let me check it again. 7, 5, 12, 4, 16, 6, 22, 29 for 34. Then 4, so 5, 3, 8 for 12 to 14, 1, 6 for 10, 3, 13, 14 to 16. Let me check it out again. 4, 4, 8 to 10 and 4, 14. Again, let me check. 7, 5, 12, 4, 16, 6, 22, 29, 34, 3, 5, 3, 8, 4, 12 to 14, 1, 6, 10, 13, 14 to 16. This is going to be 1644. Okay, no matter. We'll check it. If calculations are wrong, you can do by your side. Now, summation F also we need. 5, 3, 8, 17, 5, 22, 26 and this is 30. 30. Okay, now we'll go on. Summation F dx square is a 1644. Summation F is a 30. Summation F dx square, it was wrong. Here it is 60. Okay. Summation F dx is minus 90 upon 30 square. And then go on. This is going to be cancelled by 10, sorry 3, 3 5s are 15, 3 4s are 12, 3 6 are 24, 3 10s are, these will cancel by 3, 3 minus 3 6 is 9, these two will be 54.6 minus 9, so this is going to be 45.6 and 45.6 you can calculate simple by long division method. At 45.6 approximately, it will be 45.6. It's 6 6 36, and it's gonna be I think 6.7, approximately 6.7 answer. So this is the way of finding the standard deviation. 6.7 is right answer it is. and you know that if you ask the variance, you have to square of this number. Don't go on this. Square of sigma is a 45.6. That will be your answer. So I don't think it's a tough one. It's very easy for one and all. You can understand it. So let me have only the method is important. Follow the formula and get your answer, please. Now we have a last question. Definitely I am not doing all the methods. We had a direct method, we had a shortcut method. So I choose the shortcut method. It was a bit convenient to do the question, that's why. Okay. Now I'll go with the standard deviation sigma for continuous sequence. I have a question. It's an interval and f 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. And this is f3, 7, 12, 15, 8, 3 and 2. Now again I speak one thing, that standard deviation have the same formula. F dx square summation f dx upon summation f square. So same formula, no change at all, but same formula. So we will follow only the thing, dx is equal to, as usual, x minus a. So a is assumed mean which is preferred or chosen in the column of x, but x we don't not having x now. So first of all I'll find x from here. Look at mid value. Why I'm finding mid value? Because I want dx, which is x minus a. So a will be chosen from the column of x. So we're not having x, so we'll find out. This is going to be 35, mid value 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95. Now I'll go on the next. Dx, after finding dx I need, dx x minus a. Then after I'll go with dx square. Then I'll go with f dx, and then I'll go f dx square. Very common thing. In the last question we also found these things. Dx square, f dx square, and go on. Because all the things are looking here, the f dx square, f dx and so on. Okay, now dx. So I'll choose one of the middlemost value of x, which is 65 is looking good in middlemost value. Now dx x minus a, 35 minus 65, 30. This is 20, this is 10, and this is 0, 10, 20 and 30. It's looking good. And one of the good thing, okay, that it is looking good sequence. Dx square meaning 900, 400, 100, 100, 400, 900. I need f dx. So f dx. 33 is 90, 20 140, 10 120, 0, 80, 16 and 16. Now I'll balance all. 0, 15 and 350. This all 200. All will be minus 150. About f dx square, f dx square. This 2 will be 2700. This 2 will be 2800. This 2 will be 1200. This 2 will be 0. And this 2 will be 800. This 2 will be 1200. And this 2 will be 1800. Now I'll add all. So all double 0 will be coming here. 15, 17, 25, 27, 35, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 105 and double 0. So your answer now, summation f dx square is 105, 100. Summation f is yet to count. 7, 3, 10, 12, 17, 25, 28, 30, 3, 4, 5, 50. So okay, I'll write 50 here. Summation f dx square, summation f is minus 150 upon 50 square. Now these two will cancel. and after cancellation of by the 5 we have a 210 minus 5 3 the 3 is 9. So we have answered 201. This is the answer. So you can find by long division method, and variance is equal to square of the standard deviation, and it's your answer. So students, so easy to solve. Nothing worry, it's very easy for one and all. You have some question in the exercise. Make by only shortcut method. By mention a particular method will not mention in exam. So I also could tell you the direct method, but you know that again the confusion will create. So I'm just telling you by this method I've taught you. The third exercise is out of syllabus, you don't need to worry. So here this chapter I will finish from my side. Three things you will study in this chapter. First, mean deviation from mean. Second, mean deviation from median. Third, standard deviation by shortcut method. Just over. Thank you.